probably in around the late 90s when the game became too physical. And I think we lost some of
For our viewers, you mean?
Yeah, and I think for our fans, from the aesthetic enjoyment of the game, where it de-emphasized the particular skill a player had and maybe weighted too heavily physicality, where a big, strong player could come in and prevent a incredibly skilled player from doing those kinds of things. I think of, not that he's a small guy, but a smaller player like Steph Curry can do on the floor. I think that when you think of some of his ability to shoot, his ability to move through the paint, that if guys could just bang him and knock him to the ground, as that was once the case in the league, I don't think that would be a better brand of
players, and they are taking full advantage, and it's a parade to the free throw line, and it's disgusting to watch.
It's like football. All of a sudden now the defensive halfback can't get you past 5 yards. Why? Because they want more scoring. So today we've got a green light for these guards and small forwards to get to the rim now, and you have to play them perfectly.
The NBA is a joke. I'm sorry. I gotta say it as a longtime NBA fan, since I was probably 6 years old, watching Michael Jordan in the finals, somebody who played basketball since he was 10 years old, somebody who loves basketball and used to love the NBA. At this point, it's just a joke. Like, I didn't already play the video. Y'all already know where I'm coming from. And no, it's not hating on Luka. This don't have nothing to do with Luka personally. It's just getting ridiculous. Like, players is scoring 70 left and right, 60 like it's nothing. I believe that somebody gonna break Kobe record real soon. Somebody might even score 100. It's ridiculous now. There's no defense in the NBA, and this is why I feel like the NBA will never surpass the NFL, regardless of the fact of the less games. Because I used to say, and I do think a big part of it is because the NFL got way less games than the NBA do. Just like with baseball, to where ain't nobody trying to watch no 82 games or 100 and 200 games like the MLB. Like, who got time for that? So the NFL is good because each game means something, which make us want to watch it more. But the product is still better than the NBA, even though the NFL been on BS lately with the referees and the calls, but the NBA is like that too. So both of them got bad referees and be on some rigged looking stuff. Like a lot of both sports, it be looking like it's rigged at times. But the difference is at least the NFL is still somewhat entertaining. And what's funny is that Silver thought that this was going to make the NBA better because everybody's scoring and 150 to 124 game, like, like he really thought that that was going to make it more exciting, because people used to say that scoring and dunking makes it more exciting. Yeah, we like scoring, but not at the point to where there's no defense. Especially, they always forget about the real basketball fans, the real hardcore NBA and basketball guys who been watching it for years and know what's going on. Like, they really just try to make everything for the casual player. I mean, for the casual watcher. So I guess if I casually watch sports and, oh my God, Luka dropping 70 and I don't know nothing about basketball, I guess that would be cool. But no, for real basketball people, it's just ridiculous. Everything is a foul. So that's why players ain't even playing defense. They're just letting them scoring. Like, these scoring records is not impressive. Like, and then also, and I forgot what I wanted to touch on. There's something else too. It'll come back to me in a second. Oh yeah, I knew it'd come back to me. So the NBA players getting paid too much. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not hating. Of course, just like everybody, I want them to get their money, and especially being African American, being Black, like, of course, I want the players to get their money and to eat and all of that type of stuff. But this is what happened when you got too many people, when you got people making too much money, is that they don't care no more. James Harden really showed me that when he lost that playoff game, and then he was in the club an hour later partying like it wasn't nothing with rappers and shit. Like this, it's really a joke. Like, and this is what happened that when you got bench players is making millions, like players who they like, well, I'm not LeBron, I'm not a top player, so who cares if we lose? Like, I'm just trying to ball. Like all these NBA players trying to do is sleep with Instagram models and fucking buy cars and jewelry. Like it just dumb. Like it just really dumb. Like you could tell the players don't care no more because they making money. Like who cares? Like, yeah, I lost the game, but hey, I still got millions in my account. Like it's a joke. Like and then the NBA made it to where you can't play defense. So it just goes together. The players like, well, we can't play defense and they won't score in anyway, and I'm getting paid anyway. So the NBA just really it's becoming a joke. Like and like I said, I've been an NBA fan almost my whole life. Like it's just like I said, somebody gonna score 100 soon. It's like the players just don't care. Like people used to take pride in not letting somebody score on them. Because some people been saying, well, you can't double team, somebody gonna be open. Don't nobody care if you lose. If Luka passing it to whoever and he hitting wide open shots, you would rather that than to let one player score 70. Like letting one player just kill you like that. That like it's like y'all don't have no pride. And then, like I said, Devin Booker and B, just everybody, Lillard, like everybody just dropping 70. Like, I think Bronson, and like everybody say Bronson is good or whatever, but like he dropped what 50 or 60 like a couple months ago. Like, it's like, come on now, like it's getting ridiculous. So I don't know, but I feel um and then what's funny is that people love basketball more than football. Like the casual person plays basketball more than football because most people can't play football. So it's like I feel like more people like the game of basketball because they play it more, but still the NFL still reigns supreme. So it's like, why is that? It's because they got a better product, like all around. Like NBA NBA then really became a joke. It's really like a 3-point contest. Like that's how I look at it. It just might will just let people just shoot threes all day and get the occasional dunk on the fast break. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, this ain't just about Luca. It's just looking at it and just looking at how the game is. And then it is something when Luca can't even not even athletic. He can barely dunk. Like dude ain't even that tall. Like he just really just cooking y'all boys. And I give it to him. He got skill. He can ball. But come on now. Like ain't no way they gonna let Luca score 70 in the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s. He would have been out the game. Like stop playing for real. Like come on now. I could see KD. If KD dropped 70 or something, or even Steph, like just get hot and hit like 15 threes or something. But like I said, then Embiid scoring 70, just no. Well, I think he made one 3-pointer. He dropped 70 just off of killing y'all and shooting free throws and in the paint. It's just whatever. Like I said, the NBA need to get it together. Like this is not what the fans wanted.